And our opponent is like, bro, that was the most obvious play, why you needed so much time? And I was like, bro, I was cooking, alright? I was really cooking hard. Alright, we are going with Staff of Completion. It's clearly the best card of the deck, as you know. Have you expected to see this? So they can, yep, when it dies, but bro, it never dies. And now they think, well, if this guy didn't do anything, they surely do not have a removal. Do you see the value of Anoint with Affliction? Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today deck that always has the perfect answer. With Beseech the Mirror we can always bargain either Great Door, Tomes, or just Authority if the matchup is wrong. You can always get the right card and you will see how much of a difference one correct card makes. And if you think, well, Staff of Completion, it just never works, well, you will change your mind after you see it hard carrying one of the games today. Man, this was so fun, so I want to show you all of this. We will talk more about the deck in the outro. So guys, I really think you will absolutely love today's games, and they will be absolutely back and forth, and you know what, I think that's what we always like about Magic, just those games that are unforgettable. So yeah, before we start, a huge thank you to our absolute legend for today, Garrett Lubov. Really thank you, man, for support, and also thank you for always being awesome. I really enjoyed our talks, and yeah, congratulations on hitting Mythic. It's always nice to see, so yeah, thank you. I hope you will enjoy this deck. This one is for you, and yeah, let's start with the gameplay. Have fun. Alright guys, we are going first. We have Surveil, we have 2 lands. We'll absolutely draw the first one for the Great Door. Easy, absolutely easy. Let's see the matchup. This is super important. Alright, we definitely play this, and we need to use this spot to make Liliana as good as possible. Like, we need to do a lot of work, and it's Orders of Reanimator, so we actually don't have as much time as I hoped. We go with this one because we need to start hitting lands. We probably can get rid of removal. I will keep Edict because that might be Valgavot. What a coincidence! It's just pure coincidence. Alright, let's go. I honestly will keep the Edict. I probably will get rid of Go for the Throat. Can I draw my lands, please? Please, can I please draw my lands? Can I please? No, the answer is no, Sloth. You are not getting your... Man, what the hell is with Shuffler today? Like, honestly. I will play Liliana, even though it really helps our opponent. But they also already have discard effect, so it's not like, you know, there's anything new here. And I can discard Authority. It's not the worst because we can bargain it. Here it is. But they have the Great Door, so it's kinda the same. As long as I trade bad cards, it's fine. Alright, they actually didn't have a land. I mean, the same as we are. So what can we do? The Atraxa is the bigger problem, and unfortunately with Liliana, our opponent knows what's going on. Oh, just... Have you tried just having the perfect answer? That's always a good strategy. And I mean, we will literally never hit the 4th land. Like, I played 26, how is it even possible? Like, guys, how is this possible? Oh my god, I'm not playing against the players today. Like, I'm literally only playing against Shuffler today. Oh my god, like, I literally missed 4th land in 1/4 of the deck. So effectively, we have 4 times this land in the deck. That's how we draw. So we play 12 lands in the deck instead of 26 like we actually do. So we should have 6 lands. We have 3. This is insanity. I cannot believe this. Alright, we'll try to fight against the Shuffler, but oh boy, it's hard. Alright, maybe we can actually play a game. Alright, we could draw the Tome, but I think we need to start going with Elspeth, because she will provide a lot of pressure, and the faster we start, the faster we can do stuff. It also gives a lot of permanence, so we can sacrifice to Valgavot. We don't need to, but we can. Edict will definitely be something we keep. I think they will go Atraxa first, which hurts, because they will find all the answers. Oh, they're already getting it? Wow. Alright, I really hope we will get a moment of breather, but apparently not in this game. Yep, just... To be fair, they have 8, so they are actually very consistent. So they have double cycling and 8 reanimation spells. So I need to be honest, alright, this is supposed to happen. But what is not supposed to happen is missing 4th land for like 10 cards. That's not what's supposed to happen. Alright, they can cycle one more card, not really losing anything, but that's kinda it. So I need to go for the throat against this, so I'm actually not cycling cards. I'll take what I have here. And go like this. I think one Beseech the Mirror might go, because we'll never get this much tempo to play it. I could try to pump the creature. Okay, this is a pretty good draw. This was potentially one of the cards I wanted to use, so I think we set it up. And now the big question, do we go from... Yeah, I think we go -2, because that provides a lot of pressure, and they probably don't want to get hit by this, so I hope they either burn treasure, or maybe they break their next turn a little bit. Like, the lifelink makes a little bit of a difference. Right, I mean, that's something. Like, we are cooking, but oh boy. Oh boy, what a game. We are so behind of where we should be. Like, this should already be another token and another 3/3. That's where we should be with our curve, but we're like missing 2 full turns. Can we recover? I'm not sure. Virtue of Persistence, I mean, this is expected, it's fine. Like, the token did its job. Zombify. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's what we are preparing with Edict. And actually we'll try to draw cards with the Tome. Alright, we definitely go for this. What can we bargain? What can we bargain? We don't need Day of Judgment. We already used Liliana. We have Elspeth. Beza is not needed. What about Staff of Completion? You know what? It's good. It's good. That means we can go for this. Alright, you know what? We are doing it. We are actually doing it. Please sacrifice a creature. And our opponent is like, bro, that was the most obvious play. Why you needed so much time? And I was like, bro, I was cooking, alright? I was really cooking hard. And this is the game where we, unironically, will take Staff of Completion, because it's actually the best card. I could also go Kaya, which means I can steal their Atraxa, because I think the next animation will be Atraxa, which gives us infinite value, which gives us... Oh man, I think it might be even better. But we need to land for it. We are not guaranteed to hit a land. Alright, we are going with Staff of Completion. It's clearly the best card of the deck, as you know. Have you expected to see this? That's why this deck is so cool, because you have all those one-offs that are super situational, but if the situation is right, they hit super hard. And our opponent probably cannot remove the artifact, so we basically get all the value. Let's make a token. Not the most glamorous part of the turn, but it's still something, and we can make it a 3/3. It taxes their mana just a little bit. I can also destroy my own permanents, you know. I don't think we can play anything, so let's not have anything in the hand. Artifacts are something they probably cannot remove in the whole game. I don't think they play Duress, but they theoretically could, so the upside is to just draw it the end step. Because we are not playing it anyway. Is there a way we mill them? I don't think we will. Oh my god, are they playing our deck? It feels like it. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh, Sire of Seven Deaths is... Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts my soul. But we have answers. I think we can kill it. The huge question is, do I burn cards with the Tome? Hopefully we don't need to make this decision. Because I probably need to kill... Oh my god. Okay, we are definitely trying to hit Kaya on this turn. Because if we can steal it... Oh my god, I cannot believe. Will we win with Staff of Completion, just drawing us cards every time? And you can see that Elspeth suddenly makes such a difference. And with lifelink, can you see how much extra value? Basically, this draws cards right now. Please don't. Don't you dare. Alright, they burned. It's fine. It's actually fine. Because that's one of their last cards. Oh, I can use this to provide mana. I completely forgot, but let's not do it. Bro, you like some creatures? They are ours. That's why we play one Kaya. You can see that it clearly made a difference. Oh, it's a... Oh my god, and they wasted cut down! I honestly forgot about this. I absolutely forgot about it. And I don't need to proliferate. I can proliferate in response. So if they deal like 2 damage to Elspeth, we can proliferate in response, which is super funny. They probably won't because this is black core, not red, so they just kill stuff. They can cycle a lot of cards. But that's it. They only have 3. I think they will discard this. Yep. Don't know the rest of the hand, but I know how you do those things. They can reanimate Atraxa, however now they see it's not as easy, so they can risk drawing with Collector's Vault, and what if they don't hit removal? It just puts them behind. But they decided to go for it, which is a decent sign for us. And now they cannot write... Oh, they can write off the mob, because they have exactly 6. But that means if we draw removal, I think we're actually cooking here. Kaya needs to bring this game home. Like, she is our huge asset. Our opponent cannot easily break it. Valgavot. Alright. Here we go. No priority, right? Yep. I actually want to proliferate. Man, this is so cool. What counters do you have? Finality counter? Let's not target it, maybe. Right? I think with spell or ability, I think we would have to pay the ward. And this is such a fun I've never seen it. And we don't want to proliferate this. And the proliferate is actually tricky here. I don't need to scry. Well, how are the turntables? Do we want Atraxa? How many cards? 30 to 39. We could just literally do the whole hand. But we can also... -3 Valgavot, it steals it. We can sacrifice 3 permanents somehow. But we can just steal it, it's ours. Alright, let's go with it. Man, we are literally using our opponent deck to win against them. Oh my god, we won! Oh my god, I'm so happy. I honestly lost hope because our draw was so bad in the early game, but you can see that our one-offs completely taking over the game. And have you thought today that Staff of Completion will win the game? And don't forget this proliferate that allows us to -3 Kaya on this turn, otherwise we wouldn't have this option. Alright, I mean listen, if I open with removal I just take it because it will always be this and all you need to do is just remove everything they play. I hope it's not white mana, let's see it. Alright, mono red is way less scary. Unfortunately they know that, oh my god, on the play with absolute Gadro. This is how you know you are playing against a very talented mono red player. They are on the play with good cards and they know how to draw the correct ones. Because bad player would draw the wrong cards. And that's how you know, that's how you know. So we will wait with Anoint with Affliction, so they pump it. And because this exiles, we actually don't care about this. So this is a very cool interaction. You can really fake a lot of value and many red players will be insanely greedy. So they can, yep, when it dies, but bro, it never dies. And now they think, well, if this guy didn't do anything, they surely do not have a removal. Do you see the value of Anoint with Affliction? Do you see the difference that this card made this game? And we baited them so hard, they invested 2 extra cards just by us giving them the chance to make a mistake. And you know they will always take it. They will always take the way to make a mistake. So they're on, man, we butchered their hand so hard. So many players would just play Anoint with Affliction moment they see a pump spell, but you need to think, like, there is no downside. The creature doesn't die, the death trigger doesn't happen, and it doesn't matter what stats it has, because it always removes it, because it has value 3 or less, and it will always have it. So, yeah, always try to maximize the, you know, your answers, because it's easy to just, you know, go into this tunnel vision of just, oh, they play a pump spell, I kill it. But sometimes you can get way more, and many red players are not playing very well, so when they have the chance to make a mess play, they will use it. So that's how you can, you know, get some extra value. This hurts. I don't want them to get the map tokens. That's a bit of a problem. I could just Anoint with Affliction. This makes Mouse a little bit stronger later, but it slows their draws way more. So I think it's better. When you cast it on their last creature, it's actually such a big difference. We don't have the artifact yet. We actually didn't draw a single one. But it's still better than Demolition Field, I think. At least for now. We have 1 white mana, so that means we cannot double get lost. We will see. The next card will be super important. I would love to draw Mazemind Tome, Great Door, you know, all of those cards. Alright, let's see how they will go about it. The more damage is if they double strike this. If they go for the next turn, this is better. Alright, so I will allow it. I take 1 extra damage because of this play, but then they get 1 turn behind. And if that's their last creature, they cannot use the remaining map token. I will just check it, just to make sure. Yep, we need more. Did I not do the thing that I said I will do? Yep, that's just me. Alright, Sloth, good job, as always. Let's go for this. So that was a big blunder. I completely focused on how the Fomori Vault works. However, it's still fine. We'll get it. We will absolutely get it. Do we have more Anoint? I don't remember. I had 3, but I think I removed 1 of them in the end. So I think we might be playing 2. I'm not super sure. I wonder if they will go with double strike here. Do we take 1 more damage to bait more? I think we do. This is only 1 extra damage, and we potentially get an extra card from them. That would get cast here. They probably know that we have something, but it could also be the Great Door, right? So they have no way of knowing. I think they might learn to not pump those creatures. I think their greed is fighting their logical thinking right now, and they realize that maybe this is not the best idea. They can pump it in response, dealing basically direct damage to our face. However, alright, that's fine. This is their best play, potentially. So they deal 6 damage as the punishment for us daring to kill a red creature. As you know, this is a sin that cannot be forgiven. Red creatures do not have counterplay, you just need to hope they have bad draw. That's the only way to beat them. The removal, absolutely overrated. So, just a little bit salty, no biggie. So now they can get those map tokens. This is not perfect, however, maybe we just go Day of Judgment. We should be able to hit the missing pieces. With the Great Door was the reason they are in the game, because our draws were not what we want for many turns. And they got the land. Let's see the next card. Rage. This is actually something they probably want. But I'm not sure if they realize they won't have creatures. So might be one. Oh, Kaya is amazing, but she's so far. Like, I don't believe we will get there. This is definitely not the type of land we wanted. Alright, the rough way, huh? So we will go the rough way. I kinda like the Fountainport, to be honest, because we can make some extra stuff, we can make artifacts. I think Beseech the Mirror, the 1 should be enough. Either way, we can Demolition Field this if we care. Alright, how do we do it? I think we shuffle the library right now. Bruh. They could actually refuse the land, which in this particular situation I think is okay. So this way we are getting our second plains. Oh no, we are going for the third swamp, right? We don't need double white on this turn. Alright, they took the land, which is interesting. Let's go for the swamp. And now we have double removal. What are the creatures? Mouse. I'm not sure if they have priority. I could also just go for Day of Judgment. What are the best cards? I could go for Beza right now even. Beza is nice. Life gains, but doesn't draw card. I think we try to sweep the board here. And then we see what we get with Beseech the Mirror. What is the... Oh, Elspeth. Elspeth will be amazing. Alright. I don't think they will pump. We are low enough that they don't need to do it. So we get rid of the mouse and we see the reaction. Is that a pump spell? Alright, and when they use map tokens on this, we go for the Throated. Then we play Elspeth and we start life gaining, and with the Great Door, all our draws will be amazing. Here we go. If that's a mouse, they can flip it for extra damage. Alright, they're not going for it. And, alright, shock. And suddenly, I hope they don't have creatures. Perfect, absolutely perfect. And let's cycle. I don't want the Fortress, even though it's a life gain, I don't think we need it. We can also use Fomori Vault, but it's a little bit slow. But this one is worse, probably. Alright, this is a big turn. I think we get rid of the Great Door, and we just cast Elspeth, because this should be good enough. We have so many bargain targets here. It's so easy to cast it, and with Fountainport we should get extra value. Alright, probably Elspeth. Liliana is very tempting, but she's not amazing. Authority is nice, but we need something more. This is like many cards in one, and the lifelink means a lot, especially on 5 loyalty. They probably cannot burn her. If they whiff for a single turn with a creature, I think the game is absolutely ours and we win. Also, we can attack with the Fortress and give it lifelink. But it's probably bad. Yeah, it's oh, it doesn't give life. I always think it gives lifelink, but it gives flying, and I think they scoop to this. I think Elspeth is the card they cannot beat. That's why we have those bargain targets for the perfect card. Shock. Alright, that's fine. See? We just life gain 2. Oh, with this is even better. Alright, we could go for the Fortress, honestly. With this, we are protected against any haste creatures. But we don't have the right mana, so we will go with this. And we can make a fish. We can also cycle cards that we don't have, which is great strategy. And they cannot beat it because every time they can use one card to burn this. They cannot give anything haste. Like they can, but it won't work, of course. That means I think they lost the game. I think whatever they will draw, it will be too slow. By the way, we have 6 loyalty, so we can get all the Great Doors and Tomes, but we don't have those. Interesting. And let's go for the treasure. Yeah, I think the game is absolutely over. They have something, it seems. Here it is. I told you. But first we go with this and see if they have a burn spell. If they have, they still lose the card, just to our Planeswalker. They should absolutely cast it in response, but they're still not getting any progress in the game. So basically they're trading their whole turn against our Planeswalker turn, and we get a free turn on top of this. And that's why we are always more and more ahead. So if they keep burning this, they kinda lose the hope of burning our face ever. Okay. Let's attack. I'm not attacking with the Fortress, I don't think we need it. The Authority protects us against any Nemesis, anything with haste, like they cannot deal enough damage. And this should be good enough. I could go harder with the Fortress, but I honestly don't fear that we will lose this game. So I just want to be greedy. You can even draw cards with Fountainport on top of drawing with the Tome. Yep. Yep. For damage, good try, good try. This is actually a surprising amount of damage, but Elspeth is just doing work. I tell you, man, they just cannot burn through her. Yep, that's how we do it. What a harsh game, man. That was way harder than I expected. Alright guys, we're going first with double Tome and the removal. I mean, I cannot ask for more, because we have 4 lands, we know we don't need more, so we can make a selection here. Bye. And that's how you surveil. We just got an extra turn. And you know we will need it, because it's the same mono red over and over and over and over and over and over. We play the Tome first and we'll start scrying, because we already are on the verge of dying, because we are only having 1 removal spell. We need like 15. And then we are good. So we will start scrying, maybe even on this turn, because we have also this backup Tome. By the way, we still drew a land, so it's still 6 lands in 9 cards. Thank you, Shuffler. However, with this we have extra life as long as Nemesis is not here. They can pump the Hired Claw, and I always miss the fact that you can do it only once each turn. Oh wow, a mouse with haste on turn 2, what a brand new strategy. I don't know what to do, our opponent is just groundbreaking with those crazy plays. 1 drop into 2 drop, wow, just pure wow. Did anything work like I wanted on this turn? Fortunately, we got a draw that I wanted anyway, but this was literally everything I did not want. So, this is mono red. They can play, pump the Challenger. They are getting an extra card. But I think we can take this risk because they still need to waste something from their hand, and the new card has to be cast. With the Tome, I think we have enough time. So I will go risky. Fortunately, the top card that I tried to scry but I didn't was the card I wanted to draw anyway. Authority is absolutely amazing, and you can see the consternation. They can also use the village to draw extra cards. Well, this hurts, as always. But let's get some live gain. Yep. We probably need to draw Day of Judgment soon. We have enough bargain targets that it should be fine. Yep, let's see the pump. I think they will target it. Burst Lightning, alright. I think this is a good moment to cast this. This is 3 damage, so basically you negate a Lightning Bolt and you only get shock in your face, so that's a big difference. And let's do it properly right now. I think we go still like this. Beseech the Mirror, I mean this is all cards in one. That should be good, right? Having every card should be decent. Alright, I still don't want to bargain anything probably. Not on this turn, so I think we go for Fomori Vault, this is our colorless. We go for the Tome, so we can make sure that we get more stuff. This is a very risky play. Very risky play, but I think with open mana we can survive. I think if we tap this mana, there is a chance they kill us. Village is honestly probably okay for us because that cuts half their mana. They really need to hit Monstrous Rage, so the Monstrous Rage from the top is absolutely best draw and something they probably hope for, so they can kill us. Alright, no Offspring. They will target this with Double Strike, but we're live gaining, so that means they probably won't go for a 1-turn kill, and that's all we care about. That hurts, but you know the red cards, they always just do everything. Alright, Nemesis is actually the worst hit possible for our opponent. This is basically not a new card. And yeah, I'm happy with it. They will probably pump it. So even though this is a lot of damage, this is absolutely the damage that... I love this deck so much, like we are cooking here. Lightning Strike is super hurting us, but it's not devastating because it doesn't get doubled with this. So this is 7 damage already. So what we have to do, our opponent already played the spells. We have to go with this. We will sacrifice... Honestly, I think maybe the Tome. Let's make the scry faster. I'll take it. The more the better. This is the card that gives us everything. Down to 3, of course. Let's draw a card. Let's go. I just realized I have 4 Beseech the Mirrors. Alright, so I think we have to go like this, because I really want to get this free value. Anoint with Affliction is card you always like seeing. Do I want to live gain with this? I honestly think this is a good play. Well, we don't really gain anything out of this, right? Alright, I will still scry, alright? I'm not wasting value, even if the value is like 0. Alright, we go for bargain. We don't have time to do anything else. We take 1 damage, but that should be fine. Oh no, we shuffle. I forgot we shuffle. It's fine. Like, we would do the same thing, but it still hurts a little bit. And we have to go for Day of Judgment. That's why it's in the deck, because it can be cast with bargain. And suddenly, doesn't the board look better now? Isn't it better board? And even if they give haste to something, you know, to like hero, because you know they will get it, at least, like this will grow, so that's super annoying anyway. But at least we can go for some stuff. I think we might bargain for Anoint with Affliction. I really love the Authority, this is doing so much work. I mean, this is okay, right? I don't have a countdown, right? I'm not attacking with Reef. They don't have priority? They have priority. So this is a pump spell. That's really good to know. Alright, I think I know exactly what we will do. Triple black, yep, I mean that's how we have to play this. We sacrifice Authority. And I think we have 1 Liliana. So that's why we have 1 Liliana, because in some cases you need removal. Liliana is removal on top of extra card. So in some situations you are getting basically a 2-for-1. I still think we go with Authority. It will get us back with this 1 life. We could also go Archangel Elspeth. She is also amazing, but then we don't remove mouse. So I think we still go with this. Right? Anoint with Affliction is amazing. Yeah, I think Liliana is the best value here. We take 2 damage, but it's worth it, I think. Because if that's a pump spell, or just a shock or something, that means they're really eager to cast it. I mean, sure, show me what you got. They can pump it, but I don't think they can pump it to 7. Alright. Yep, only 6. Just really good at magic. I'm really happy I didn't pay myself. Let's see how good at magic they are. That was the ups. Wow. 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 Just extremely good outplay by drawing a card that wins the game. So even with all of this, they actually managed to sneak 9 damage as the answer to us removing their creature. And as we know, you cannot remove red creatures. But jokes aside, I actually want to talk about this last game because I'm pretty sure if I played it better and I wasn't so confident in the fact that mono red cannot burn like 9 damage out of literally losing a creature, they can, I think we would win. And that's a good thing because that means this game, even the last one, was winnable. So Anoint with Affliction was the correct choice. We knew that they have something that holds priority for 1 red mana. It's either a shock or a Monstrous Rage generally, and it felt like Monstrous Rage, so I should know that this is their response. We should take Anoint with Affliction and just roll with it, and very likely would win the game. So honestly, this is a good thing. Every time we lose a game, but we know why, that something was the wrong decision, it means that on the next game you won't lose to it. So I went too greedy and I got punished. You know, the fact that they just drew the 2 perfect cards to close the game and deal 9 damage out of nowhere is not my perfect, but you know, I'll take it. We can still play around it, even if their cards are insane. So before we go further, because there are some card choices I want to talk about, and there are some changes I would make after playing with the deck. However, first we cannot forget about our amazing patrons that allow this content to happen every single day. Thank you guys. I hope you are having a blast and we are keeping control alive in current standard. So yeah, I hope you are enjoying the content and really thank you for being absolutely awesome. And also it's always nice to read, you know, the main chat and how everyone is helping each other, and is super cool. So yeah, that warms my heart. So thank you for that. And about the deck, the one first change I want to talk about, Fomori Vault. And you know, you could see it coming, but look at this. Like, we have 4 Mazemind Tomes, we have 4 Great Doors, we have Staff of Completion, and also, like, Karn can create tokens. We didn't see Karn, I'm sad about it. And Fountainport can create treasures, which are also artifact. And even if you have a single artifact, that means this is a land that can basically draw cards like the Great Door. So in full top deck mode, this will win you the game. However, basically the games are always so intense, in my experience at least, that I just cannot take a turn off. And even if I could, usually I don't have the tome, because if I have the tome, I'm usually using it to draw cards, and that usually gives me the cards, so I don't have spare mana. So I think that's a kinda anti-synergy that I didn't see coming. If you have the tome, you generally don't need Fomori Vault because you already have the value. So yeah, I guess with Great Door it's kinda the same, because you are cycling so many cards that very rarely you will miss. So I think Fomori Vault should be just a simple plains. Of course, we play way more swamps because we need double black for Liliana, but most of all, triple black for Beseech the Mirror. So this is our main color and we want to hit it as soon as possible. So I should still go for the plains probably, or some lands that has 2 mana. And yeah, that's the first chance for sure. Kaya, Archangel Elspeth, absolutely perform. I think that Beza, even though it feels like a perfect card, most of the time you need to sacrifice a little bit with your, you know, artifacts in order to bargain. And I think that Beza, as the main way to get back after this, is usually just a little bit too slow, because if you are getting overwhelmed, so you get those tokens, most of the time you are tutoring for Day of Judgment to just kill everything, especially with Authority, because you are kind of protected from the next play. And I think Beza is probably better removed as something else. I'm not sure exactly what, but it, you know, it just works. Honestly, and I know we didn't see Karn leaving Legacy in the deck, but in the games, but I honestly think it can be a good hit, because there are some situations when this just sticks to the board, and it has pretty high loyalty because you want to create those Power Stone tokens, and you can use them for the Tome, you can use them for even the Great Door, because you usually don't transform it because it's too expensive. You need to pay 4 mana, which is basically the whole turn. But most of all, you can use it for lands. We have 4 Fountainports, and we also have some fortresses. So with those Power Stones, you can actually accelerate super hard because they give you cards with Fountainports over time. And you can always go -1 and, you know, just draw a card you need, like Beseech the Mirror, or just find the card that you needed without using Beseech the Mirror. So I honestly think one-off is really nice because in some situations it will be your card advantage. Elspeth is great, but against like high value decks, those tokens do not matter super much. So Karn is way better in those situations. And of course Kaya and Liliana are like the ways you can close the game in different ways. So yeah, I absolutely loved Anoint with Affliction, and of course the Tome was amazing. We have a lot of Planeswalker removal, we have Edict and double Get Lost, so that's why I actually cut Edicts in the end, because with Get Lost we have the answers, and I wanted to make sure that we can also hit an artifact, so we have a single make your move, because that's enough with Beseech the Mirror to get rid of this forge that is killing you. So I wanted to have at least one answer, because they probably have one forge most of the time. So yeah, this is the deck. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for, you know, just always being kind and awesome, and I hope you had a great fun. So see you guys tomorrow.